In Horsegirls, 22-year-old neurodivergent Margarita, played by Lillian Carrier, her mother, played by Gretchen Mol, is battling an uncertain diagnosis, and Margarita finds strength in an unexpected place, the sport of hobby horsing. Horsegirls is directed by Lauren Meyering, and this film is her directorial debut. Horsegirls just debuted at the Tribeca Film Festival in the US narrative competition. Horsegirls is a pretty impressive directorial debut. It's a gem of an indie film. It's a kind of a coming of age story for Margarita, played by Lillian Carrier. Lillian Carrier is an autistic actress, and in this film she plays a 22-year-old autistic woman. She's 22. She's a college graduate, and she's living with her mother. Her mother is battling breast cancer, and her mother, played by Gretchen Mol, is worried about Margarita's future if this disease does take her life. She's worried about Margarita's future. She wants her to get like a normal job and have a normal life. And Margarita, she is quite a character. She's funny. She's engaging. She carries the whole movie. She knows who she is. She doesn't care about what anybody thinks. She just directly says whatever comes into her mind. And some people accept her, and some people are a little bit off-put per her, but she doesn't really take any of it to heart. And she's a sweet woman. She doesn't say negative about anybody. And what's impressive about this film is it's so lived in. The relationships that everybody has with each other feel so real and lived in, especially the relationship between Margarita and her mother, played by Gretchen Mol. It feels like we're eavesdropping the dialogue, and the chemistry between Margarita and her mother just feels so real and lived in. And the film has a lot of supporting characters that, even though they don't get a lot of screen time, they still make an impact on us as a viewer and on Margarita's life. You have Jerod Haynes as the coach of this hobby horsing club, I guess, and there's Tony Hale as Gretchen Mol's brother. And Margarita, she gets a job at like a toy store, and at a toy store there's a fellow co-worker that she gets along with, and he's quite a character. And the boss that hires Margarita, he's a sweet man, and he has a nice character, and he's very well performed. So the film has a lot of very interesting, even though they don't get a lot of screen time, there's a lot of engaging performances and a lot of quirky side characters. Yes, this film doesn't really tackle a lot of new themes, but and the character arcs are quite predictable. And like, when in the first half an hour of the film, where that there's a stage like play to be had in the film, it's going to be at the end of the film, and it's going to be uplifting, but that's the predictabilities of the story and the plot that don't really detract from how engaging and funny and sweet the film actually. Again, I mentioned the performances by Lillian Carrier as Margarita. She really carries the film. She's pretty much in every scene of the film, and she's just such a lived-in character. And Gretchen Mol as her mother, she's quite heartbreaking in as her mother. I give Horsegirls 3.5 stars out of 5. I definitely recommend checking out this indie coming of age story. It has two wonderful performances from Lillian Carrier as Margarita and Gretchen Mol as her mother, and a lot of interesting side characters that are well performed by the whole cast. And it's just a sweet lived-in characters. It's like we're eavesdropping on these characters. It feels real, and it's a very uplifting, funny story. So I definitely recommend checking out Horsegirls. Thanks for watching. Please comment below what you thought of Horsegirls. What did you think of the film? See you next time. Bye.